Can Kabakas land receive a land title? This is a question that I've been receiving over and over again. Phone calls, my inbox. Now let me answer it here once and for all. And the answer is yes and no, depending upon the land title you are referring to. Like I've always explained, there are two kinds of land titles. There is a land title for land that you own perpetually, meaning forever. You own it and you can leave it for your descendants, your children or beneficiaries. And then there is another kind of land title that has a time frame. That is what we call a lease. A lease can be for 49 years, 99 years, or any other number of years that is agreed upon. For land that you own perpetually or forever, in Uganda, we have freehold land and private mile land. So coming back to Kabakas land, you cannot get a freehold or private mile land on Kabakas land. That is not possible and it will never happen. However, you can get a lease title. You can go to Buganda Land Board and process a lease title. A lease is also a form of title. It's a land title, only that it is limited in terms of the number of years. So when you buy Kabakas land, you can go to Buganda Land Board and get a lease title for it. And this is especially for people that have very big projects. For example, you're building a factory, you're building a mall, you want to make a big farm on that land, or you are a foreigner. It is advisable to have a lease on that land. However, when I look into the future as somebody who is into real estate, I can foresee that in the next 5, 10, 20 years, people with land that has no land titles will face problems. So it's better that right at the start when you're buying, prioritize land that has a title. And if you go for untitled land, let's say Kabakas land, if you can, please process a lease title. And if you buy customary land, let's say in Western Uganda, Northern Uganda, Eastern Uganda, and several other parts of Uganda, where there is customary land tenure, and that is land that is inherited through families, from a father to children, like that. If you buy such land, customary land, I also encourage you to make a land title. There are so many advantages of a land title. I always teach about them. When you have a land title, nobody can ever encroach on your land because there are coordinates on the title. They are defined. The boundaries are defined. Nobody can enter anytime, even if they try to enter and encroach on your land. When you bring a surveyor will open boundaries and show that your land starts from here and ends here. And of course, when you have your land title, you can use it as collateral security for a loan. And also when you're selling it, it becomes easier. That is why as win-win properties, I always tell you that I sell only land that has titles. If you're my friend, you're my relative, you have land that does not have a land title, I will not help you. I will not even witness on the agreement that I was part of that transaction because I can see where Uganda is going. Do not run for those small plots. I see people advertising land for 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. People are being misled. You're going to buy that small plot. In future, a rich man will come, bring tractors, put mabati around, put iron sheets around and make a fence, begin demolishing you, and he says, I'm giving you this amount of money because they have a land title for that land. So I encourage you, please buy land with titles, and specifically ready titles. A title which you'll take and transfer even tomorrow with nothing like processing. People hide in those words. The title is being processed. If you're selling to me, give me the title. Don't tell me that the title is being processed or is going to be processed. I am Robert Bake, Mr. Inspiration, the person that brings you real information about land, matters in Uganda, about real estate, about wealth creation. I desire that just like I'm seeing progress in my life, progress may also happen in your life. And I can assure you, it is going to happen through real estate. Real estate is the #1 time-tested ways of growing wealth. That one, I can bet on it. I've seen videos of people trashing land, trashing rentals, trashing commercial properties, trashing real estate, and promoting bonds and unit trusts. Yes, they are good, but they have their place. I will come tomorrow with a video giving my view on this debate that has been going on. Treasury bills and unit trusts and bonds versus real estate. I'll be giving my view, and I'm going to come with hard facts. Don't be misled by people who just have data and who go online and say anything. Look at the results. This person who is speaking, what results do they have? If they are saying that unit trusts and bonds are the best thing, have they made real wealth from this? And also come and look at somebody like me who is talking about real estate. Look at Vakaruba who is talking about real estate. Study us and see, have we really made money from real estate? Let results speak. I am Robert Bake, Mr. Inspiration. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting my businesses, particularly Win-Win Properties, Win-Win Microfinance, Obunuzi Restaurant, Wandegea, and World of Inspiration Publisher.